Hi everyone, Bandanner here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Warno, and indeed welcome to Warno League 2.0, run by SDL League. I hope Protos doesn't mind me covering a few of these games. As you'll know, I've kind of had a bit of a break from casting games. Doing it for 2 years of early access almost every day really burnt me out, and I love Warno, but there is a point where I need to take a break from things, and I've had now an extended break from doing casting, and I thought I'd dabble a little bit again. I may not go back to doing it full time, I certainly won't be doing it every day, but I still do enjoy dabbling a little bit. Today we are watching Tiberius Rancor, an absolutely fantastic Warno player who's been here since the start, and Stahl, who you will know from my streams quite often as he comes along and plays 10v10s with us when I've been streaming. And he's, again, a very good player. He usually carries us in the 10v10s. So I'm excited for these games. I think Tiberius, out of the two players here, is the rougher opponent to come up against. But let's have a look at what they're both playing with. So Tiberius is playing as the 5E, French player playing the French, makes sense. Let's have a look at what he's got down. So we've got an AMX 10 here. I'll just spin us around. I do have my controller plugged in. I will remember to use it. So, AMX 10 going out right to the front there. Up at X-ray, so quite an aggressive move there. AMX 10 pushing up a little bit further back there. And another one pushing up quite far past the center, really. Up here, past Echo. Sort of heading towards Lima, certainly very aggressive at this side. As you'll notice, not a lot going to the city. We've got one commandos heading to the buildings over here, which is just going to protect November. We've got a command which is heading into here and then Echo. We have a mixture of things here. So we've got some Grenadier Voltigers and Vabs. We've got AMX 30B2. An anti-air unit with the guns and a Roland 2, and they're all head. This is quite an aggressive move at this side. Tiberius obviously intending to take X-ray and very likely pressure Lima as well early on. We've got a command tank heading up to X-ray, so he is definitely wanting that. We've got commandos in a Puma also heading to the buildings at X-ray, very aggressive. We've got another anti-air gun unit heading up to X-ray as well. Gazelle cannon just heading up this way, cut off any recon or anything that heads that way, and some commandos as well just to sit in the buildings here and block that road off. So quite an aggressive opener from Tiberius. He can be a very aggressive player. Over at this side, we've got Stahl playing as the 7th. I'm sorry, Stahl, I still don't like them. I'm not a fan of the T-72 at all. Spetsav Clara heading into X-ray. They will get there nice and early, but they're probably not going to do enough against what's coming in against them. Alpha Clara heading up to that side, and then we got some special Alpha Clara heading into here as well. At the back at this side, we do have slightly more, namely one more unit heading into the city for Stahl. We've got an SPW with some March Hudson in there, and we've got a BMP-1 with the same. And these guys not going slightly funny position, sort of just trying to hold the line, but very little going to the city for either player here. In the center, we have a little bit more here for Stahl. We've got more Schutzen with an SPW, and again, we've got the BMP-1P. We've got a T-72M ×2. We've got a couple of Strelas, and we've got an SPW command vehicle. And we're seeing quite an aggressive push. Is it really? No, it's not. I tell a lie. It's more of a defensive push, isn't it? He's going straight up here, but he's not really pushing past that to head to Echo. He's just kind of holding this area. Conkers heading up here, defensive in nature. And then we have an Igla, some Conkers, Zischerungs, and another Conkers vehicle heading up here. Again, defensive in nature. Now, I think Stahl is going to be in trouble over here at X-ray. Obviously, there's going to be some heavy hitters coming in for Tiberius, so this could be an unpleasant start for Stahl here, but we will see. And we are off. Early combat is probably going to be down here around X-Ray. I still think Stahl is going to be in a difficult position here because there is a lot of heavy hitters coming in from Tiberius' side. We're going to zoom right in on this because I know this is where the fighting is going to be. Apologies for the lack of content recently. Obviously, getting a puppy has been an extremely busy endeavor. She needs constant attention, and she's not at a stage yet where I can sort of leave her for hours and hours and hours without feeling like I'm being cruel. But we will get there. She will settle down more. Let's spin ourselves round here. MX-10 looking for a kill on something. Transport goes down. Commandos at the top corner there coming in, going against those Avklara with the help of the Gazelle cannon. Commandos also being dropped off in the center here, going up against the special Avklara. AMX-10 gets another kill on a W50. Igler are destroyed. SPD 70 destroyed them. Schutzen, BTR go down as well, obviously. AMX-10 goes down to the Conkers. And a Tarask also goes down. Unfortunately, the Avklara are destroyed by the Commandos at the top of the screen there. Gazelle Cannon now moving down to engage those Conkers. Commandos and AMX-10 as well as the Tarask melt the special Avklara in the middle as well. MX-10 RC goes down again to the Conkers in the center there. Back here there's been a little bit of scrapping, but again here it is the case that Tiberius has come out on top. Gazelle Cannon dealing with all the mess over here. Those Conkers are not long for this world. AMX 30 B2 command coming in, takes out another Conkers vehicle. There's a T-72 there, but it's looking very, very alone. An anti-A unit is being brought in this side by Stahl. Very little happening in the city area of this map, but very aggressive push here. +3 now to Tiberius. We're only a few minutes into the game. T-72 gets a nice hit on AMX, but equally, T-72 not looking great. Jaguar 80 coming in, looking for a kill on that command, I would imagine. Veers off. Oh! T-72 goes down. Gazelle Cannon ripping apart those Mott Schutzen there. I'm surprised how much damage that did. Jaguar coming in, going for a kill on the... Tried to get another T-72 there with a side shot. T-72 was lucky. Nice line of units in the city there for Stahl, but not doing him a lot of good at this side. Jaguar 80 comes in and gets a kill on that T-72 in the end. Not looking great for Stahl here. He's about to lose this other point as well. Very aggressive push there from Tiberius. I'm not sure that Stahl has enough units down here in this point to save control. No, it's not looking great. I've got to be honest. Well, Schutzen here getting hit as well. They are sort of out in the open. They're not in cover right now. So this area that looks like small bushes isn't actually cover. It's very misleading. I do wish that Eugen would maybe recolor that slightly yellowish or something. I think it's a little bit misleading in Warno. AMX absolutely ripping apart those Mott Schutzen there. Lots of reinforcements coming in for Stahl, but equally there's obviously reinforcements on the way for Tiberius as well. A really aggressive push here. Stahl needs to clear out these units. T-55 doing its best to assist. One squad down, another AMX 30 coming in. Another one behind that coming through the tree line. Obviously, wanting to take out these vehicles. T-72 should be able to help here. Over here, Strela taking fire from the AMX-30. Needs to get out of there. That side of the map very much under the control of Tiberius now. Gazelle Hawk coming in. Likely to try and help deal with these tanks. Absolutely nothing happening at the other side of the map still. Both players content where they are. Not that I think Stahl could afford to send any more units over that way at the moment. These Motschützen getting ripped apart by tanks here. T-72 getting shot from the side by a Vab Mephisto as well, and it goes down. Smoke went off a little bit too late there. The Conkers coming in. Would like to get a hit on this Brennus, I imagine. But I don't think the Conkers is going to get the chance to hit it. Oh, T-55 goes down as well. SPW Recon goes down. Conkers is smoked off. Or should I say the Brennus smoked off to avoid the Conkers. More infantry reinforcements coming in for Tiberius there. The command tank rolling in now after being repaired, unless that's a new one. There is one down here being repaired at the moment. Conkers does manage to get a hit on that AMX 30. Can it get a second? It does. It gets the kill. I cannot believe that Conkers survived and got the kill on that tank. Genuinely surprised by that. I thought that Conkers was done for. 33 minutes left of this game. Can Stahl turn this around now? He's managed to do a bit of damage. There's still a lot of AMX 30s rolling around, though. I'm not sure Stahl has killed enough of them, considering how much he's lost at this point. Another helicopter flittering around at this side. What's in it? That's the Puma. Going to repair those commandos. An AMX-10 around the back, as well as some anti-air around the back at this top corner for Tiberius now. He's doing a really, really good job of being aggressive here. Conkers misses its shot. AMX-30 survives. I mean, that is what I expected to happen last time. I expected the Conkers to go down in one hit to the AMX-30. The AMX-30 command obviously doing its job well. And Tiberius is feeling pretty confident. He's rolling out that command tank and using it as a tank. Oh, MI-24D coming in over here. Immediately goes into the TRM 2000 and is getting ripped apart. That is really nasty. Oh, and it goes down. I thought it had just got out of there. That is unfortunate for Stahl. That is very unfortunate. That was not a cheap unit to bring in. And here comes the push from Tiberius. All the infantry moving in now. Jet coming in as well. Gets a kill on the T-72 M1. There's literally a T-72 being called in, but other than that, there's some special Aufklärer defending this point now. And look at this wall of vehicles. Vabs, AMX-30s, Vabs to absorb some fire. That poor special Aufklärer are about to get absolutely, yeah, dead. And there's the surrender. Commiseration, Stahl. Really good effort on your part, but that was a brutal opener by Tiberius. Kills to losses, quite obviously a big difference there. Really well played. Let's have a quick look at the kills and losses. Yeah, you can see the AMXs, the early AMXs went down. AMX-30B2, AMX-30B2 Brennus. I mean, that, you know, a couple of high or reasonable value targets, but at the other side, look at that. The AMX-10 just melting stuff. Gazelle Cannon just really ripped some stuff apart since there was no Igler left. It got killed very early on by the AMX-10. Commandos did a good job as well. AMX-30 command was just melting stuff. The AMX-30 commands were doing really well in that game. And it's the fact he got two sets of the Conkers vehicles with it as well. AMX-10 again doing well. Yeah, the AMX-30s were just really cleaning up there. Well played, Tiberius. Well played to Stahl as well, of course. As ever, thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow and we'll see if Stahl can bring this back for a 1-all draw.